is. What do you think?
Cheering for them after they intercepted. Before he's out of bounds. Good cover. Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Stafford. He will make the catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Here's Stafford. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little.
In your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air again, Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. Okay. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the Super Bowl. Stafford. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
And, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And Gay knocks this one through. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down. Here's Burrow. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A huge play that time for the Rams. 51 yards.
Well, his position may be tight end, and it is, but that's a wide receiver play.
What do we say about tight ends nowadays in the NFL? Most of them are what we call rocked-up wide receiver.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
It's a run with Akers.
And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He gets this one to Boyd.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Third and 2, now Burrow.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one goes for 13.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow to the right side and complete to Hurst. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now it's Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Back to throw, Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. To throw is Stafford.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. To the air again, Stafford. Robinson's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now Burrow to throw on second down. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day.
And my goodness, another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Now back to throw. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And out now, here come the Bengals.
Just make a joke. All right, guys. Had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. That one goes for 24.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson from 6 yards away. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Burrow will throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
With that pass, CD, he's now over 400 yards in the game. And even in a pass-first league, that is still a tough benchmark to hit.
And all week leading up to this one, all we read, heard about was the confidence he had that he could put up big numbers. Kudos to him for coming out here with that belief in himself and for making it happen.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd and 2, Stafford. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side, and incomplete on the deep ball.
They'll run for it with Akers.
Touchdown! Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And He certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, Parker, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that in too many play sheets, do you?
No. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. On 1st down, Stafford here. That is caught at the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now it's Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in 2-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2.